there's a lot of pretty women in this one. I never got a chance to see a trailer to Sparkle, the 2012 remake of a film that actually was made in 1976 and actually came out before the Broadway play Dreamgirls, which I believe was released in the 80s. So I didn't really know any of this. I had to go online to go check all this out and find out really what was the background behind this movie. Is this an original idea? Is this a remake? All I knew is it was going to be the last film of Whitney Houston. I'm not a huge fan of Whitney Houston, but you know, you hear her music and you can't help but, you know, want to listen. Did have an amazing voice, and it was extremely tragic to find out that she died and also to find out how she died. What I hoped with this movie was, of course, I wanted to be entertained. I wanted to have a good time. I wanted some really great music. But I also was hoping that this would be a film that would help us to remember the life of Whitney Houston, and also maybe a good send-off. And also maybe a good goodbye. This film has a pretty big cast. The major star in this film is Jordin Sparks, who won American Idol a couple years back, and I don't know if she's ever acted in a movie before. This is the first movie I've ever seen her act. There is an actress also in this film I want to mention that I don't know how her name is pronounced, but she plays her older sister named Sister, because I think the band is Sister and the Sisters. Once she showed up on screen, and it's it's in the first few minutes of the film, I was really captivated by the way she looked. She was beautiful. Cee-Lo Green has a very small part in the beginning. Michael Epps, and who else? Is there anybody? Oh, I don't want to forget, because there is a booger in this movie. Curtis Armstrong, the man who played Booger in the Revenge of the Nerd films, has a nice part in the film as well. But I think the major draw was to see Whitney Houston in her final role. But again, I went into this film not excited about anything, didn't really care about anything. I just was hoping to be entertained, hear some good music, maybe we get a nice story. And to my surprise, I was kind of moved. The performances are very honest. At times, this film does feel like a TV movie. It's kind of melodramatic, full of cliches. You can see where the film is going. There might not be too many surprises, but I think the major surprise of this film is the music. Now, I don't know if they incorporated the music from the original film. They might have done that and maybe put in some new music. When they would have a performance by an actress, they would let her just sing the whole song. And Jordin Sparks gets a few songs to sing. And halfway through the film, you do get a nice song sung by Whitney Houston. And I couldn't help but be a little touched by her performance. She is really good in this movie. Whitney Houston gives a really genuine and honest and nice performance. It's not really deep, but as I watch her, I couldn't help but see how her life really ended. She plays a character that tried to become a superstar but failed, and some things got in the way. You know, she made some bad choices, and I couldn't help but, when she was talking about that, I could not help but see what happened to her in her real life. And that was quite moving. At times it does get a little cheesy with the acting, but Jordin Sparks proves that she has potential as an actress. I think with a few more films down the line, she could prove herself as a really good actress. She's very likable. And the music is so exciting, because I think they use, because this happens in the late 1960s in Motown. They incorporate all that great music, and maybe they incorporate music that they currently wrote. It's just a beautiful soundtrack. For the most part, I really enjoyed this movie. It's just nice. What more can I say? I'm gonna give Sparkle 3 stars. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook, and please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film.